On December 2nd, 1982, the first district-operated bus pulled out of the downtown Citrus Connection Depot. Today's fleet covered more than 7,500 miles daily and can thank the foresight of our wise community leaders of the time. They have a special program planned to keep the youth in our area safe this summer, and all the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio is Erin Killebrew. She is the Director of External Affairs for Citrus Connection. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me, as always.
As Led Zeppelin once said, it's been a long time, but not that long.
It has been a long time.
It's been a few months, but it's always a pleasure to have you in and talk Citrus Connection. And for the folks that might not know exactly what Citrus Connection is, kind of a little bit of a merger 3 years ago. Let's talk a little bit about Citrus Connection and the mission.
So Citrus Connection is now the area provider of transit for the entire county. We did merge 3 years ago in October, and we now function as the only provider of transit. So we took Lakeland Area Mass Transit and Winter Haven Area Transit and merged them together, where we have dissolved Winter Haven Area Transit and Polk Transit to where we're all now under Citrus Connection.
And as we heard in the intro, it took the foresight of people back in the day, and of course the leadership of Tom and of course your board. Talk a little bit about the job that Tom does, and of course your board does absolutely incredible work.
We really do have to thank Tom Phillips. He is from Chicago, so he brings ideas of big city transit here. Which is why we've become as successful as we have. Our board is consistent of 2 county commissioners and 3 Lakeland City commissioners, and one of them happens to be the mayor, Bill Mutz. And we just added Mayor Mutz and Commissioner Michael Dunn to our board.
On Facebook, I got to tell you, man, you guys have a strong presence, and in order to stay in the range where people know what you're doing, I see board members on there. I see Tom posing in front of buses. Always talk to me about the importance that social media helps you guys get out your message to the residents using your services.
Well, thank you for noticing that. I mean, we've tried really hard to be relevant on social media. I mean, that's how communication is now. So every chance we get, any new programs we have, any changes to our system, any changes to our routes, we push all of it out on Twitter, on Facebook, and now we're working on a YouTube channel.
Now, one thing that we do have to talk about, as you said, new programs. Summer is upon us, and one thing that you guys really have done, this is coming up on the 5th year, the Summer Safety Program. Let's talk a little bit about that and what it entails.
So this is the 5th year of Summer of Safety. It started 5 years ago with Mayor Gal Fields and his push for the city of Lakeland to get gangs off the streets. So we started it 5 years ago. The Lakeland Police Department paid for it, and now we're in our 5th year. And we have upwards of 4,000 rides a summer for an 8 or 10 week period, depending on how long the summer is. So it's certainly one of our biggest accomplishments as an organization.
State the obvious here. When the youth of today really have no place to go and no way to get there, talk about the importance of a program like this and what you provide, whether it be getting them to jobs, getting them out to see their friends. Talk a little bit about that.
So that's the main goal, right? Is to just keep them off street corners and out of trouble, and giving them something to do. If nothing else, get on a bus and go downtown. But it serves multiple purposes for the parents that work during the summers that aren't teachers or have a 11th month or 10-month contract. That's what our system is there for. So Summer of Safety is for kids ages 12 to 18. This year, New Beginnings High School is sponsoring it, and her kids, Ashley Wright's kids at New Beginnings, are really the kinds of kids that we're focused on, who attend school year round. They have jobs, they're the non-traditional student. So her kids are going to be utilizing the Summer of Safety as well.
You have incredible partnerships with, say, Legoland, also with the local colleges and New Beginnings. Talk about the importance of these partnerships within the community to help you guys fulfill your mission.
We certainly couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do what we do at Citrus Connection without our public-public and public-private partnerships. That's how we've been able to do things like partnering with all the colleges in the county. They certainly are how we operate. And really, we don't do programs. The rest of the country doesn't do programs like we do here. We call them our universal access programs. New Beginnings is one of them, where her kids ride throughout the year, and all they have to do is show their New Beginnings pass. But we wouldn't be able to do what we do without them.
For the Summer of Safety, let's touch on who's eligible and how they go about getting the passes.
Any kids ages 12 to 18 can ride the system at no cost to them. We have cards that say Youth Summer of Safety on them. They look like business cards. You can get them at the terminals. Our bus operators will have them. If you look like you're a child from 12 to 18, our operator will give you one, hold on to it, and all you have to do is show it to the operator every time you get on the bus.
One thing that you said, and we touched on, community partners. Say there's a business that would like to get involved, whether it be Bus Wrapped or sponsor a program like this. Tell me about the importance of new people coming in and supporting this mission that you guys are trying to make better for the residents of Polk County.
It does help us when we have businesses or somebody who wants to advertise on the bus. We obviously generate revenue from that, but we like to think that we in turn do that for them. Our buses are rolling billboards. So anytime somebody wants to wrap a bus or a side of a bus, I mean, we're happy to partner with them. All
right, so Summer Safety, we've got youth 12 to 18. Free passes. I'm going to give you the last word on this. Who do we need to thank? Who do we need to recognize and make sure that the kids have a great summer this year? I think obviously our board continues to do this every year, the thought behind it. And it has proven to be a good program, but certainly this year is Ashley Wright at New Beginnings High School. We would not be able to do it this year without her. Well, Erin, as usual, always a pleasure to have you in and talk anything Citrus Connection. Anytime that you need to come on, let us know. The chair is yours. Thank you for having me. All right. See you next time, all right? Thank you. All right. The Summer of Safety program was developed to offer students a means of transportation during the summer months while school is out of session. Students can utilize the service to get out and visit family and friends, engage in recreational activities, grab a bite to eat, or even take part in a job. Riders must be 12 to 18 years of age and present the Summer of Safety Pass to receive the free ride. This service is available from the last day of school until August 18th. To obtain a Summer Safety Pass, you can pick them up at bus stations from the bus drivers, or you can get more information on the web at www.ridecitrus.com.